And welcome everybody here on a late Friday night. We're with the Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA series. We're here at Chicagoland Speedway, one of my favorite speedways here in the Windy City 100. Been watching a lot of the practice here, and we're getting through qualifying. Not everybody's laid some laps down, but these cars are really fast here tonight, Jamie, and I really expect some really great racing.
Yeah, we've got some fast cars and we've got some, different names up here at the top of the leaderboard right now. It's still well over 3 minutes to go here in qualifying, so things could change from where they're sitting right now. But so got interesting mix here in the field tonight. Should be interesting race for us.
Yeah, and speaking of that, we got one of the, we're always going to be partial. So one of our affiliated drivers, Jake Ellingson, who was second on the speed charts in practice, and right now is sitting second on the speed charts here when it comes to qualifying. So let's go ahead and snatch him up here into the broadcast booth and talk to him about Chicagoland and how this is going to work out for him this evening.
Sounds good.
Hey, Jake, it's Pat and Jamie up at the booth. You got a copy?
I do, guys. How's it going?
It's like, what the heck am I doing in the broadcast booth right now? It's okay, Jake. We'll be kind to you. But we saw there in practice. I mean, you ran some really fast laps. Set second on the speed charts. Right now, you're sitting second on the starting grid here, with a few guys left to qualify. So, what is it about Chicagoland this evening, and how is that car handling that's really clicking with you and that number 27 car?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I just did a lot of practicing earlier in the day with Jonah Colbert. Threw out some pointers there for me, and then just like at Texas, I'm just running with it and keeping the car stuck down to the bottom. I think tires is going to be a big thing to keep the car up front today. But running the bottom is going to be where I'm at. I'm not going to move up from there. I'm going to be that bottom feeder all night.
Jake, obviously you don't call in the radio stations too often because you got that stream up way too loud in the background there, and it's we're picking that all up. But that's okay. As long as you can concentrate on driving that car tonight, that's all that really matters. So keep that thing clean tonight. Stay out of the the other people's issues and stuff, and bring home a good finish. All right.
I'm going to try. With my luck this past few weeks with being up front, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm definitely going to try.
Hey, you don't get paid to try to drive a race car. You get paid to get out there and race a race car. So get out there and race. Go take what's yours and get out there and win this race here tonight.
I'm going to try. My teammate Alan.
Oh, here we go with that damn try word again. This is the last time we bring Jake up into the booth, Jamie. We don't try around here. We do.
Alan's pretty good at saving tires, so if he heads out and gets out in front of me, I'm just gonna follow on his tail and see if we can't bring the Salty Dog team a 1-2 finish.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, man, and we look forward to seeing what you do in tonight's race.
All right, thanks, guys. Hope to talk to you later.
All right, man.
Try? What is that word, Jamie? I don't know what that word is.
I don't know. Even his mom's telling him to shut up.
I don't know what that word is. I don't get behind the wheel of a race car and try to go win a race. I don't know what try means. Mama Ellingson, you're gonna have to work with that boy, and we'll continue to work with him as well. But really great effort out of that 27 car, this evening in practice and qualifying, and he is going to qualify on the outside pole here tonight. So we'll get this starting lineup ready to rock and roll. Alan Warnecki is going to take the pole here this evening with a lap time of 30.58. So congratulations to him in that number 72 machine. As we just got done talking to Jake Ellingson there, that number 27 is going to start on the outside pole from Salty Dog Motorsports. Starting in third, it's going to be Adam Lange in the number 52. To his outside, Eric Burkholter in the number 71. Starting in fifth is going to be Andrew Kurtz from BK Motorsports in that number 8 machine. To his outside, Michael Morrison in the number 21. Starting in seventh is Matt Kleeman in that number 19 from Pale Horse Racing. To his outside, our good buddy, Charles Stevens Jr. in that number 88 from Big Fish Motorsports. Starting in ninth is Brandon Wallace in the 99. And from Reaper Racing, it's good to see him qualify up here in the top 10. Rounding on our top 10 is going to be Tyler Rice at number 6 from Oval Addicts. Starting 11th is Justin Hendry in that number 85. And to his outside is going to be Travis Bieber in that 114. Starting in 13th, Charlie Elmore in that number 20. And then in 14th, Jamie, Mickey Isaac in that 01.
And starting 15th, we got the number 10, Davy Jones. Starting 16th on the outside, number 35, Kyle Roberts. Starting 17th, number 48, Jason Lotridge. Starting 18th, 426, Todd Schott. Starting 19th, number 33, Butch Taylor. Starting 20th, number 75, our favorite Marine, Chuck Phelps. Starting 21st, number 12, William Griffith. Starting 22nd, the number 17, Josh Jed Oswald. Starting 23rd, the number 23, Aaron Adcock. Starting 24th, number 55, Charlie Gates. Starting 25th, number 44, Phil Hitman Monzo. Starting 26th, number 22, Justin Miller. Starting 27th, don't know if he's racer and just doing race control, but number 13, Garrett Kinder. Starting 28th, number 84, Jesse Necula. Starting 29th, in the 04, Brandon Pollock. Starting 30th, the 111, Gene Watkinson.
That's going to round out our field here this evening as the pace car is pulled off. We're getting ready to get underway. Green flag is out, and the 72 car of Alan Warnecki is out to the lead. Jake Ellison gets a pretty good start there as well. We're going to watch these guys race it down into turn number 1 as the battle is going to be on for second position right now.
And Adam Lang's looking to try to take over second place on the inside line. He holds it down, and they're going to be door to door coming off turn 2.
And caution is out already. Looks like something with Mickey Isaac, as it says he came back up onto the track. So, oh my goodness, yeah, the 01 and another car gets tangled up together, and they go around here on the backstretch. We kind of catch it a little bit late there, but we can go back and try to rewind this a little bit and see exactly what happened here. Looks like the Davy Jones and the 01 get together on the backstretch and get tangled up, and both of them go around.
It's a little unusual to see Mickey Isaac getting collected in something like that this early in a race. Usually he's, you know, able to avoid those kind of things early on, and you see him come through that field, but going to get off to a rough start here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And to everybody that's tuned into the Goat Locker Racing Network, I'm going to have to apologize again here a little bit. As timing and scoring and iRacing live timing doesn't seem to be able to keep up. Alan Warnecki is our leader here this evening. He is not a lap down at this point in time, so we'll try to keep everybody updated. And again, hopefully this thing sorts itself out. But we've had a couple issues here at the beginning of this race with timing and scoring, but we'll keep you up to date and live with what's going on here.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that Jacob Ellingson was given the credit for the second position. I kind of thought Adam Lang had that position when the caution came out, but iRacing says differently, and right now has the 52 in third place. I kind of have a feeling that Jake probably would much rather have started in third, start on that inside, being behind Alan this next time around, but he's going to have to redo this restart again on the outside.
Yeah, and we'll give a lot of credit to Jake Ellingson there. That is a paint scheme done by our one and only Jamie Barkus quite some time ago, as a matter of fact, so it's really cool to see it back on the track here.
Actually, I think you might need to do a refresh there. Hold on a second, because oh, okay, he is running that one again.
Yeah.
I was seeing him in the orange car, the orange 27 one. It looks like Pagan's car.
Ah, okay.
I didn't realize he was running this scheme tonight.
Yep, he's in the traditional Goat Locker Racing colors, and the car here this evening in number 27, so we'll continue to watch him as well. As it looks like timing and scoring has sorted itself back out, so everybody's getting the live updates here of where everybody's running in the appropriate positions. Again, not sure really what the issue's been here, but we ran into some issues last night in the truck race as well, so we'll have to get that sorted out. But even with all the technical issues, folks, you still get to listen to me and Jamie, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I mean, timing and scoring, who's winning the race, who really cares?
That's right.
Y'all really just tune in just to listen to me and Jamie. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. But Alan, go ahead, Jamie.
What car is David Jones driving tonight? Has he got the White Castle car?
He does, as a matter of fact, as he was involved in that last accident there. We'll go back and take a look at him. He is running a little bit different. It's more of an more orange for sure, but still a good-looking car there.
Yeah. Looks that's got to be a cheese White Castle, right?
There we go. I mean, if you're gonna get White Castle, you got to get cheese on it, man. Come on. Green flag is out. Now Warnecki gets a great start there. Jacob Ellingson really gets a good restart to the outside. He's going to tuck in behind that 72 car, and the race is going to be on for third position here as Andrew Kurtz and Adam Lang are going to battle it out.
Yeah, Jacob is cleared for second place this time around. But he's going to have some pressure from Andrew Kurtz, who's going to look to try to get around him, and he's going to take that 8 car to the inside as they head back into turn 1.
Yeah, you'll get a little bit of a drafting or draft action here at Chicagoland Speedway, especially coming down that back stretch. But Jake Ellingson is able to keep that car powered up, definitely gets clear of the 8. And again, the 8 and the 52 continue to kind of battle it out here a little bit. But Alan Warnecki is out there to the front right now and pulling away a little bit from that 27 machine.
Yeah, apologize there. I was a little confused on which corner of the track we were in. They were actually going into turn 3 that last time around when Andrew Kurtz made that move to the inside. But here they come down the back stretch across the start-finish line. And Jacob Ellingson's going to hold on to second place.
Yeah, that 8 machine continues to work his way up. Working the outside here a little bit, which is something you don't traditionally see here at Chicagoland. But he's getting great runs off the corner here, and he is now all over the bumper of that 27 machine.
One thing you can't do is fall into the trap of somebody else. You know, you don't take care of the tires here, you could really be in trouble because this thing definitely could set up for a long green flag run here tonight. And, you know, if Andrew Kurtz wants to go out there and turn some really fast laps, if I was Jake, I'd just let him go.
And Jake doesn't have much of a choice there, as now that number 8 machine moves himself up to the second position. That'll move the 27 machine back to third. And we take a look back here. Back in fourth position is Adam Lang in that number 52 machine. Up to fifth position right now is Matt Kleeman in that number 19. And we got a lot of great racing going on right now as the 85 of Justin Hendry has worked his way up through the field here a little bit, up 5 spots from where he started. Eric Burkhalter back in seventh position. Brandon Wallace has started to work his way up here a little bit. He's worked his way up to 8th position. Tyler Rice up to 9th. And rounding out our top 10 right now is going to be Michael Morrison in that number 21 machine. We'll head back up as the battle for the lead is getting ready to heat up here as Andrew Kurtz has really pulled up to the back of Alan Warnecki at this point in time.
Yeah, Andrew Kurtz is really laying down some fast laps here in the early going. Interesting to see how long he can keep that up.
Yeah, and interesting enough, Jamie, and I've never really seen this in Chicagoland, he's doing it on the outside. Never really seen the high line prevail here at Chicagoland, but he's really been able to make some great lap times. And you can almost see a little bit, especially down in 3 and 4, that Alan Warnecki is kind of seeing that line and wanting to take the air off his nose. So we've seen him run high a couple different times to see if he can make some lap time. And we see it here again as he runs a couple lanes up. But again, that 8 machine is making all kinds of time on the outside as now he pulls even with him heading to the start-finish line.
Yeah, he's really getting good runs off the high side of both ends of this racetrack. You're right, Alan Warnecki's tried to move around a little bit to not block, but not just give him a free run at the pass. But it doesn't matter at this point right now. Andrew Kurtz is putting that 8 car into the lead.
Just some of the things you just wouldn't expect to see here at Chicagoland. But that number 8 machine is pulled out to the lead right now, and he's done it using that high line. So, new leader here tonight, Andrew Kurtz on that number 8 machine.
Yeah, I think the only time I've really seen the high line at Chicago work is with the trucks, and really it was only in 3 and 4. You really could run up high with the trucks, keep them wound up, and make good time. You didn't get away with it in 1 and 2 so much. So it's definitely odd to see these ARCA cars, having so much success running that high line like this.
Yeah, and I'd agree with you, Jamie. The trucks are a little underpowered. And a lot of time with the trucks, you really got to pay attention to keeping them wound up so you can keep the momentum going, because you bog them down and you lose so much time. So a lot of times some of these tracks, you will see the trucks running some higher lines. But the ARCA cars really don't have that same type of issue. They tend not to get bogged up too much. But, man, that 8 machine really made use of the high line here.
Yeah, it looks like Alan Warnecki's starting to fight back a little bit now. He's starting to close back in on the 8. We'll see if we got a battle for the lead here within a couple laps.
Yeah, as we've completed 15 laps over scheduled 67 here this evening at the Windy City 100 from Chicagoland Speedway. This is the Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA series here on Friday nights. Glad to have everybody that tunes in on the Goat Locker Racing Network. As Jacob Ellingson now is looking to make the move around the 72 machine, and Adam Lange has also worked his way up into this battle. So a lot of great racing back through the field here. We're seeing some different lines prevail here at Chicagoland.
Yeah, we just talked to Jake a minute ago, and he mentioned that him and Alan were teammates, but there wasn't no teamwork there. Jake wanted to make that pass, and Alan said, not so fast. I'm comfortable right where I'm at. You're going to have to stay behind me.
As Jake clips the apron there just a little bit, you can see him chasing that car up. Falls back to 4th position at this point in time, so he needs to kind of gather that car back up together and make a charge back up there. But, again, still having himself a heck of a night here this evening. Justin Hendry's moved himself up into 5th position. And our good buddy, Charles Stevens Jr., has now worked himself solidly back up into the top 10. He's in 8th position, exactly where he started from. Travis Bieber in that 114 continues to move his way up through the field, up 3 positions where he started from. We'll go back here and check out on a few different people here. The 75 car, our favorite Marine, Chuck Pegleg Phelps, up 6 spots from where he started, back in 14th position. So great to see him have a great run. And then Jesse Necula, who we haven't seen around the track a lot here as of recently. But he has moved himself up 13 spots from where he started in 15th position. And then, lo and behold, there's Garrett Kinder. Garrett Kinder back in, he's up to 15th position at this point in time, up 12 spots from where he had started. So I think he pulled the okie doke on us there, Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely, he did. Didn't realize he was racing. I thought maybe he just ran some practice and was going to do race control, but I guess he's just decided to start in the back and just kind of, poke around here a little bit. I mean, he's obviously not, laying down any fast laps right now. We'll see how this. Oh, Al Warnecki up against the wall. Keeps it going though. No harm, no foul.
As we have now completed 20 laps of our scheduled 67 here this evening in the Windy City 100. Been a lot of great racing here so far. One caution early on, but these guys have put together a great green flag run here. Andrew Kurtz still continues to lead this race. Alan Warnecki back in 2nd position. Jake Ellingson still in the top 3 position. Justin Hendry has moved his way up into 4th. Matt Kleeman now rounds out our top 5 in the number 19 machine. And Charles Stevens Jr. continues to make his way up through the field as he's up to 6, as Adam Lange has dropped all the way back to 7th position right now.
Yeah, I'm guessing Adam was a little too rough on those tires in the early going, trying to keep up with these guys, and he's paying the price for it now. I want to talk about Chuck Phelps real quick. He is up to 12th now. Not the best qualifying effort tonight from Chuck. We've seen him, qualifying a lot closer to the front here in recent weeks and stuff, but tonight he starts 20th, but he's already gained 8 positions, got that car up to 12th, and continues to march towards the front. So maybe a adjustment in strategy for Chuck. He's gonna work his way up through the field instead of trying to hold on to it all night.
That's a little different challenge. You got to keep things interesting, I guess, from time to time. And maybe that's what Chuck's plan was here this evening. But he is having a hell of a race here tonight, all the way up into 12th position, as there's a little bit of a hornet's nest behind him. As Garrett, there are 3 wide. Brandon Wallace, Garrett Kinder. There are 4 wide. Jesse Necula, the number 20 machine, well, the number 48. They look like they were 4 wide coming down the front stretch there for a minute there, Jamie.
Well, I'm telling you, don't look now, but Jake Ellingson is making some ground up on this leader. He is closed within 0.8 of a second now to Andrew Kurtz. Alan Wernicke is closing up as well. The top 3 have separated from the rest of the field, and we are getting ready to have a 3-way battle for this lead here momentarily.
Wow. As they continue to, because the top 3 cars right now are within 0.7 of a second of each other. Jake Ellingson, like you said, continues to make up ground on our leader of Andrew Kurtz. Alan Wernicke, again, having a great race here. So we're seeing some different lines, and we might be really seeing is that outside line, while it might be faster to start the race on, it is definitely going to eat up some more tires. And I think that's what's happening to our leader right now, is he's really used up those tires a little bit, as Alan Wernicke is really starting to make up some ground on him.
Yeah, that very well could be it. And again, the 3 of them pull away a little bit further from 4th place Justin Hendry. So this battle is getting ready to get really heated, and they continue to open up space.
It is going to be a matter of time here before Alan Wernicke is there. As that A car is committed to that outside line, and he is, at this point in time, Jamie, he's taking the Tyler Reddick line around Chicago.
Yes, absolutely is, and he's driving the 8 car, fitting.
See, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together on that one. So he has definitely channeled his inner Tyler Reddick, and continues to stay committed to the outside line, even though Alan Wernicke is making up a lot of ground on him. But it's going to be hard to make that pass. So, the number 72 car is really going to have to try to plan this out and figure out how he's going to be able to get around that 8 car.
Caution's out.
And caution is out. So that's going to be the easiest way to do it. As I'd imagine all of our leaders are going to come down pit road, as we've completed 27 laps here this evening. 40 laps left here to go. Good green flag run there. We saw a couple of comers and goers here, but really that top 5 set of cars have shown their strength and been able to stay up there, especially those top 3 of Andrew Kurtz, Alan Wernicke, and Jacob Ellingson.
Yeah, it's been an impressive run for these guys so far tonight to start this race off. Man, good green flag run we just got there after the quick caution at the start of the race. So hopefully we'll see that continue for the race here. I'm sure everybody's going to make pit stops right now, take 4 tires, and fill these tanks up with fuel.
Yeah, I expect all the leaders to come down to pit road at this point in time. I think you'd be a little bit silly if you didn't, as they had, fallen off a good couple seconds off the pace.
Oh, yeah.
So these tires are pretty worn out at this point in time. So everybody come down, get them some 4 fresh fuel goods here, get them tanked up, and continue to battle it out here. Again, a lot of impressive runs here this evening. A lot of great racing throughout the field. Guys being able to really, run side by side. And, I've probably said it no less than 10 times. I'm just really surprised that I've never seen so many different lines here at Chicagoland Speedway.
Right. And, maybe iRacing's finally starting to get some things right with the tire model. I know there was an update that came out earlier this week. Some tweaks going on. So maybe they're finally getting some things right where we will be able to have more than just one lane of racing at most of these tracks.
Yeah, and I think at a track, these 1.5 miles and places like that, I think it'd be awesome to be able to do those types of things, see some different lanes of racing. I think there's some, some of your short tracks and things like out there. I think you still need to keep that one groove because that's what makes those exciting, those bump and runs and things along those lines. But it has been a lot of great racing here this evening, and I'm a big fan of Chicagoland, only simply for the fact, and I'm going to rewind the clock on us. Gosh, Jamie, probably 20 years when we were running the NASCAR Real Online Series. And Chicagoland was the first race that I ever led from green flag to checker and led every single lap of that race through pit stops and everything. Led every single lap. So this place to me has always just kind of had a special place. Even rewinding 20 years ago when we were on some, what were those things? ACK Labs racing wheels and everything like that.
Yeah. But hey, they had that cool shifter though.
They did. They definitely did. I remember going to the tournament that we went to and heading over to Staples and getting some Velcro so our pedals would actually stick to the floor when we were trying to race.
Yeah.
But I've always enjoyed coming to Chicagoland ever since that day, and had a lot of success here. So it's really fun for me to be here tonight and watch these guys go around the track and some of the different lines that they're taking.
Yeah, absolutely. And it makes it a whole lot more exciting to watch, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to provide for a lot of exciting racing as we're getting, close to halfway through this race here. We'll take the green flag here with 31 laps complete, but the lights are off on the pace car. And we're getting ready to watch that hang the hard left and come down pit road and get this thing back underway. Again, Andrew Kurtz has got the lead here. Alan Wernicke in second place. Jacob Ellingson in third. Justin Hendry in fourth. And rounding out our top five is Adam Lange as that 8 machine gets a great restart here. Jake Ellingson gets a great restart as well as ever to clear Alan Wernicke for second place.
Absolutely. Jake took advantage of being on that inside line this time around, and he was able to go when Andrew went. Going to push him up into second place right now.
Alan Wernicke continues to fight on the outside line here. Not one to give up that second place right now. Wow, really powers it up through the center of the corner. As Jake Ellingson looks like he's struggling a little bit down there on these fresh tires. He's going to come under fire from the 52 and 85 right now, but caution is back out. It looks like Aaron Adcock has gotten into some trouble here. We'll go. Oh my goodness! Yeah, we got a few cars that have gone around. Looks like Chuck Phelps was involved in that as well. Brandon Wallace piles into it. Mickey Isaac goes around. So a few different cars get piled up into this accident.
Wow, that's a lot of bent up metal in that one.
But our top three remain the same top three that we've had here for a little while. Quick caution comes out here as guys were battling for position back throughout the field. That sneaky guy, freaking Garrett Kinder, now finds himself up in the top 10 right now, Jamie.
Yes, he does.
One of the things that we should probably bring up a little bit here is, through iRacing live timing, what we're able to do, as long as the drivers actually do it, they can go in there and upload their name, their team name, their number. They can even upload a photo so when we do the broadcast and everything like that, people can see their face. And if anybody's ever checked out Garrett Kinder's picture that he puts up, I'm not real sure what's going on in that thing. He's got like this little smirk on his face, and I think he could do better. I don't think it's the best picture he can come up with. And he's obviously sitting in his pickup truck somewhere. So, Garrett, what I'm telling you, step your game up because that's just not good, man. It's not good.
We love you, Garrett.
Well, somebody does.
And Eddie Smith says he can't take another one because that one broke his camera.
That was the end of it. That one is the one that probably broke Garrett Kinder's Boost mobile phone right there. Or maybe track phone. Whatever the one you get at Walmart. I don't know.
What if it's still an old flip phone?
You know, while you're talking about that, Jamie, you know, my wife Christina has always been a fan of flip phones and was disappointed when they went away. But now Samsung has these new ones coming out, and she was like, "Ooh, it's a flip phone again." And I'm like, "It is, I guess, at the end of it." I never knew anybody that got real excited about a flip phone, but all right then.
Well, I think older people like them. I think because they're easier to see the buttons and stuff like that on them. I guess, I don't know. But yeah, it does seem like the older folks do like the simplicity of the flip phones. Everybody else just, you know, goes with a smartphone.
Yep, and again, I mean, Garrett Kender, I mean, you keep taking selfies with whatever equipment that you have. Outstanding work.
Probably took it with a Polaroid and scanned the picture in.
That could be true too. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, that's a bold assumption on your part that he understands what a scanner is.
Well,
That's pretty bold of you.
well, you know, he's got to have some way to get his profile picture up on kinderonly.com.
That's a solid point, my friend. Solid point. From a man that runs a dating website, I'm sure he knows a little bit about technology.
Yeah.
All
Kinder's probably like, you know, they can stop talking about me at any time now.
Probably. But we're not. You know, well, maybe a little bit. We'll get back to racing here as the lights are out on the pace car. Andrew Kurtz is going to take control of this restart as he has here for a while now. And Alan Warnecki in second place. Jacob Ellingson still runs up in the top three. Adam Lange in fourth. And running at our top five is going to be Justin Hendry. So pace car is going to hang that hard left. And we'll wait to see. And Andrew Kurtz is taking the green flag and stepped out. Again, Jacob Ellingson is able to time that restart as well. As Alan Warnecki hasn't quite been able to figure out how to time the restarts of that 8 machine, but Jacob Ellingson is going to clear for second place here as he slides up the track in front of that number 72.
Yeah, and now Justin Hendry is coming to try to take third place away from the 72, but he falls back in line as they head down in turn 3.
Jake Ellingson still stays committed to that bottom line as we see 3 different lines from 3 different drivers coming through 3 and 4 there. Alan Warnecki again is able to power that number 72 up on the outside of Jake Ellingson. Justin Hendry gets to the back bumper of the 27. The 52 now is out to the outside of Jake Ellingson, and now we see Travis Beaver coming into this as well.
Yeah, Travis Beaver, we haven't really talked about him too much tonight, but he is up to 6th place.
That was a move by Travis Beaver. He sent it for the slide job.
Absolutely, wow. But it didn't really seem to work because Jake Ellingson has retaken that position.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I love it when I see a driver do that, and they do it safely. And understand where they're at on the track and where their car is at, because he sent it in there knowing exactly what was going to happen, and love to see that out of these drivers here in this ARCA series.
Yeah, absolutely. As I was starting to say with Travis Beaver, Travis was having a heck of a run last night in the Goat Locker Racing Truck Series at Bristol. I know he didn't end up getting the finish he wanted, but man, he got that truck up front, was able to keep it up front for quite a while last night. So hats off to him, and he's looking strong here again tonight as he's trying to find a way around Jake to take over 4th place.
Oh, and the 85 gets into the side of Jake Ellingson there. We're going to see if Jake is able to keep that car pointed in the right direction. He does. He's going to lose all kinds of positions here. 2 of those cars get together there, and Jake Ellingson's going to be on the losing end of that battle.
Jake has dropped back to at least 11th right now.
So a tough break for that 27 machine who's been in the top 3 all night long. But just it looked like Justin Hendry just gets into the back end of him there a little bit. But a great, I'll give him a lot of credit. He saved that machine and was able to keep it pointed in the right direction. So while it might not be the best of situations there for Jake Ellingson, great piece of driving.
He continues to fall a little bit here. He's now down to 15th. just needs to gather himself back up and, you know, don't let the frustration get to you. Understand what's going on here. Gather it back up. Continue your march back towards the front. You still got 26 laps here to go tonight. You got time.
Battle for the lead is really heating up at this point in time. 72 of Alan Wernicke is close back up on the back bumper of the number 8 machine. And Adam Lange right now in that number 52 machine is decided he wants to come up here and battle for the lead as well. So we got 3 cars right now within about 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, they are nose to tail for the top 3 right now. Adam Lang, we saw at the early part of the race, was up front, running about the same position, running 3rd or 4th. And he did drop off after he used his tires up a little too much. We'll see if he's figured anything out from that and if he can sustain this run a little bit longer this time.
Yeah, as the 72 and 8 continue to battle side by side, Adam Lange is just waiting to see which one of these lines prevails as he's ready to pounce as well. But that 8 machine continues to get these runs off the corner, but Alan Wernicke is not done trying to fight down here on the bottom side.
And Adam Lang keeps that 52 wound up. You know, he keeps sticking that nose in there, really just kind of taking Alan Wernicke's line the way that he would prefer to run. Keeps Alan Wernicke from being able to use the whole track, and he's just, wow, good effort all around by this whole top 3.
Yeah, Adam Lange now moves himself up into 2nd position as he'll clear the 72 machine coming off of turn 4, and now he pulls up to the back bumper of the 8 machine. So we're going to see if that 52 is able to figure out how to get around that 8 machine.
Yeah, give a shout out to Adam for he's got the Goat Locker Racing on the spoiler there of that car. It looks very sharp. We appreciate it, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. Good looking car here this evening, and all the support we can get, we'll definitely take it. Good looking car too. We're gonna
I like it.
We're gonna have to see if he's gonna have anything for the 8 machine, as we saw Alan Wernicke there in the 72 try everything that he could to get around the 8 machine. It just could not do it. So can Adam Lange do it? Well, it's yet to be seen.
Adam's going to take that car down to the bottom, and when he does, he pulls up to the side of the 8 car. We'll have to see how that works out going through turns 3 and 4, but he falls back in line as they enter the turn. And again, he sends it down to the white line. Andrew Kurtz holds that car up against the wall where he's been all night. And it's going to be a drag race down the front stretch. Who's going to prevail going into 1?
And again, Jamie, that is just kind of crazy to me to watch this outside line prevail so well here at Chicagoland Speedway and these ARCA cars. That number 8 machine got himself up to the lead of this race by using this high line. And no matter who's come up here and try to challenge him, they can't do anything with him as he continues to protect that outside line. And he's going to make these guys make the move down to the inside.
Yeah, and I just don't know. At least not unless this thing really runs out a long run here. I just don't think it's going to work. He's just getting too good of a run off the top end of both ends of the racetrack. The bottom line is it's just not going to get it done. And you're not going to be able to pass him on the high side either because he's got that clogged up. So I think the only thing you can really do right now is be patient, try to save as much tire as you can, and hope this thing runs green to the end, and maybe he uses up enough stuff that you can get around him late.
And now we look at Travis Bieber has now moved himself up into this. He's into the
outside.
outside.
Into the wall with the 114. Oh, Justin Hendry tried to go to the inside. He clips him. Looks like they keep it together, though.
They keep it together, and they continue to run forward, but that Tyler Reddick line got the best of the 114 there as he gets into the outside. Looks like Justin Hendry really took a lot of right front damage during this exchange back here. And lo and behold, here comes Garrett Kinder. He's now moved himself up into 5th position. And now it looks like Adam Lange has dropped him back a little bit here from the 8 machine. He got about a 0.3 of a second lead here. Alan Alan Wernecki continues to battle there in third position, but these top 3 cars have kind of pulled away. Travis Beaver finds himself a little over 2 seconds back at this point in time after the mix-up there, and he's got a mirror full of Garrett Kinder right now.
Yeah, I don't think Travis Bieber's running quite as well as he was, 5 or 6 laps ago. I think maybe getting into that wall there a little bit, tires dropping off. Probably got an ill-handling race car right about now. And, the 8 and 52 are pulling away from Alan Wernecki just a little bit here. Alan's starting to fall back. So, again, we're going to have to keep an eye on Adam Lang because, again, he ran strong like this at the beginning of the run earlier on, and then he faded towards the end before that caution came out. But right now, he's able to maintain it. He's within 0.2 of a second of our leader, Andrew Kurtz.
Yeah, he continues to make up a lot of ground here.
Oh, Wernecki's in trouble. He holds on to it, though. He got the wall, got him a little loose. I thought he was getting ready to go around, but he keeps that car going straight. But he does find himself falling back into the grips of Travis Bieber just a little bit, who's got Garrett Kinder in tow.
Ooh, I think he just wanted to wave hi to the fans there coming down the front stretch. As he had that car all kinds of sideways, but a great piece of driving there from the driver of that 72 machine. But yeah, he is now going to come under fire from Garrett Kinder and Travis Beaver, as those tires have got to be angry.
Oh, yeah, they're screaming right now.
And here comes Adam Lange as he is dove underneath that 8 machine one more time here. Pulls even with him coming down the backstretch, but that 8 machine is going to have the momentum coming off that corner. So that 52 machine continues to try to figure out how he's going to get around this 8 car.
And he's within less than half a tenth of Andrew Kurtz right now, folks. This is tight, intense racing with about 12 laps to go here at Chicagoland.
Yeah, some great racing here this evening. A couple cautions here, but a lot of green flag runs as we're in the midst of a long green flag run at this point in time. These top 2 cars have really separated themselves from the field. I think the 52 car's got a little bit more speed than the 8 of Andrew Kurtz, but he just can't quite figure out how to get around it.
Again, I want to see, is Adam Lang going to be able to hold on here, maintain this pace throughout the course of the run? He couldn't do it the first time around. Maybe he's figured something out for this one. We will have to see. If not, Andrew Kurtz is going to walk away with this one pretty easily.
As he's falling back here just a little bit from our leader. Don't know if he dropped back a little bit just to kind of cool the tires off and try to make another charge one more time. But he's about 0.4 of a second back of the leader. So he's going to have to figure something out as we are down to about 10 laps left here to go, Jamie.
10 laps left to go. He's got over 1.3 seconds to third place. Wouldn't be a bad strategy to just kind of pull back a little bit here, let these tires cool down a little bit, and get ready to make a good run at Andrew Kurtz in the closing laps here, as we are within 10 laps to the finish here in the Windy City. Was 100? I forgot what we named it.
It is the 100. 67 laps, 100 miles here this evening.
Okay.
And again, we're watching Adam Lange try to battle back up here towards the front. He falls back, cools those tires off, makes another charge. But nothing seems to be working on that inside line as the 8 machine continues to keep it wound up on the outside here.
I think he might have gone just a little too early with that. I'd have liked to have seen him give it a few more laps. Maybe inside of 5 to go, start making his move. You don't want to wait too late, but with 10 laps remaining, that might have just been a tad too early.
Yep, as we have 9 laps left here to go. He's still, he's getting there, but can't do anything with it. And now it looks a little bit like Travis Beaver and Garrett Kinder are starting to make a little bit of headway towards the front. Alan Wernecki has dropped back to 5th position. Our good buddy Charles Stevens Jr. has worked his way up into 6th position right now. Jesse Nekula having a hell of a race back in 7th position. We take a look at the 04 of Brandon Pollock, who's up into 9th position. And then right now, Jake Ellingson is rounding out our top 10. So still with a good race here tonight. Probably, not the happiest driver behind the wheel of that number 27 machine, but he's able to recover.
Andrew Kurtz is in the wall. He's in the wall, and Adam Lang has made the pass for the lead with 7 laps to go here in the Windy City 100.
We'll take a quick rewind here, but yeah, he's definitely gotten up into the wall. We'll take a look here at how this exactly happened. As he heads off into the corner and just goes up into the wall here. We'll watch it here from the slow-mo replay, but he gets way high on the track, gets up into the wall, and like a magnet, it just sucks him up into it. So that is going to move Adam Lang up into the top position here. Wow, what a break! What a tough break there. But now Garrett Kinder has moved himself up into 2nd position, is all over the bumper of the 52 machine.
Absolutely, and Garrett's looks to be faster. Adam Lang's in there. You see his hands giving it everything he's got right now, trying to stay in front of that 13 car. He's got about 5 laps to go. The caution is out. Caution is out.
Boy, I tell you what, Jamie.
Wow.
Now it's decision time. Do you come get the tires? Do you stay out on these old tires? I mean, it has been since lap 28 since these top drivers have come down pit road. So these are some old tires here. And 5 laps left here to go. There's a lot. Oh, Chuck Phelps. Oh, my gosh. And now Adam Lane's to the outside wall. And he has broke the right front of his car.
What just happened?
Chuck Phelps was wrecking on the back stretch there. Comes up the track. Adam Lane moves to try to get around him. And I'm pretty sure that he has got a lot of right front damage to that car.
The whole right side of that car is pancaked in. What an unbelievable turn of events here.
And his right front is not pointed in the right direction, so they are going to come down pit road. I'm sure he's got that fast repair in his back pocket, but he has broken the right front suspension on that car, Jamie.
Well, like you said, he'll be able to come down here and use his fast repair. So this really shouldn't cost him anything, but that was an unfortunate chain of events right there for sure.
Wow, I mean, just a crazy turn of events there. But like we said, he's got his fast repair. Obviously, the fast repair is done and over with. He's got that car gas back up. He is going to beat Garrett Kinder off of pit road.
Did he?
Pretty sure that he beat him to the cone there.
Okay.
Yep.
My angle, I wasn't quite sure.
So he did beat him off pit road. So
Okay.
it will be Adam Lange, Garrett Kinder, and Travis Bieber that are going to restart. But it looks like we've had a couple cars stay out here, Jamie. As Mickey Isaac is now being shown as the leader of this race. With Charlie Gates in the 55 right behind him, Gene Watkinson in the 111, and Alan Wernicke. We'll let things continue to sort out here to make sure we've got this running order correct. But I'm thinking we've got about 3 cars that have stayed out.
Well, that's not going to work well for them, I can tell you that. The Adam Lang will them alive with the new tires if they really are staying out here. Or are they going to get wave rounds? I have to see how this plays out. But
we'll
staying out at this point in time, with as long as that green flag run was, that's not going to be a good situation.
No, it's not. And really, the guys that came down pit road, Alan Wernicke is going to be the first car off of pit road, and he only took 2 tires, Jamie. Adam Lange is going to be the first car in 5th position that has taken 4 tires. So we've definitely seen a couple guys that have come down pit road that only took 2 tires.
Okay.
So, I mean, I love it. Take a gamble. If you do what the leaders are going to do, you're going to finish behind the leaders. So do something different and see if you can't make something happen. It is going to be a green-white checkered here. So you ain't got to get a whole lot out of these tires. But we'll have to see. You know, a lot of times you take those right side tires, it really loosens that car up.
Yeah.
But Alan Wernecke has taken 2 tires here, and of the guys that came down pit road, he's going to be the furthest up front. But we do have 3 cars that have stayed out: Mickey Isaac, Charlie Gates, and Gene Watkinson.
Mickey Isaac will control this restart, so he will have a little bit of an advantage there with the start to be able to maybe get away from these guys a little bit. Who knows? That might buy him the time he needs to pull off the win here tonight.
Yeah.
By the time Adam Lane can get back up there, it may be too late.
Yep, he's going to have a couple of the guys that stayed out with him, so he's going to have a couple cars in between him and those guys that came down and took tires. So this is going to be real interesting here to the finish. As Alan Wernecke probably needs to figure out he needs to be on the inside line here. Not sure why he continues to lap around on the outside. Oh, it looks like the 111 of Gene Watkinson needed to move up there and does. Just a big gap there, but yeah, we're going to take this first attempt at a green-white checkered. We've got 3 guys that have stayed out. We've got a guy that had took two tires, and then we got a group of drivers that took 4 tires here. So it's going to get real interesting real fast, Jamie.
It sure is. Let's just hope that they can get through this restart cleanly, that we don't have some issues with spinning tires and things and just collect up a bunch of cars here on this restart, because this race has been too good to end it that way, guys. So hopefully everybody can get away clean.
Green flag is out. Mickey Isaac gets a great restart there. 55 as well gets a good restart. Looks like a couple guys back in the pack didn't get the greatest of restarts. The 72 is going to be clear of the 111 at this point in time. Garrett Kender is to the outside of the 111, but Mickey Isaac's got himself a pretty good lead here right now.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of thought would happen. And it's going to be really hard by the time these guys get these cars wound up. This race is going to be over. And,
the 55's in the outside wall.
13, Garrett Kender spins the 72. Adam Lang squeezes through on the bottom.
We're going to have another.
Going to move up to second place, and we got another green-white checker coming up, folks.
Oh, my goodness. Not a great way to finish this off here this evening. We'll go back and try to take a look at it here. We'll take a look at it from Davy Jones' point of view as he's already in it. We'll go back and rewind here just a little bit.
I hate to see that happen, but I don't want to say I told you so. But that's just kind of what you end up with when you've got this mix of you guys staying out, guys on 2 tires, guys on 4 tires. It creates chaos because everybody is on, their cars are just going to be at a different state.
Yeah, as we're taking a look at it here, the 55 gets into the outside wall. 72 starts to come down the track a little bit to stay away from him. Garrett Kender slides up just a little bit, gets into the left rear of the 72, spins him around, and we are just going to watch a whole lot of other cars. Adam Lang is able-ish to work his way through that, but we see Jesse Necula, Travis Bieber, Charles Stevens Jr. is able to squeak his way through there. But a lot of cars involved here. Tough break for some of these guys.
Yeah, now the 52 does have a little bit of damage on that car, but I really think his new tires are going to overcome that damage, and now he'll be starting up alongside of Mickey Isaac. Mickey Isaac's still going to get an advantage with the jump, being able to go when he chooses to go, but Adam Lang's definitely in a better position this time around than he was on the last restart.
And Mickey Isaac really played that restart very well the last time.
Oh, absolutely.
Got a great jump, stayed out there, had a pretty good lead as well. So he does have that advantage like you were talking about, Jamie. He's going to be the control car here, be able to determine when he wants to launch, and hopefully be able to get away from that 52 car because that 52 car does have 4 fresh tires.
He does. But again, he does have some damage on that front end, so it may not run as good as what he would like for it to do. But I still think he's got a shot here. If he can get as close of a restart as he can to Mickey, he's got a shot.
Yeah, as we take a little bit closer look at that 52 car, as you were talking about, Jamie, he definitely has a little bit of right front damage there. We'll see if the tires are able to overcome the damage, a little bit of the aero that he's going to have to fight with here a little bit. But we're going to see here how far he's willing to push this car to try to get it up to the lead.
Don't look now, man, but we got to 111 of Gene Watkinson sitting in 3rd place. We've not had an opportunity to interview Gene Watkinson before, and he's got a shot right now at this podium finish. So hold on tight, folks. This is going to get crazy here before it's over.
Definitely is. But right now, we're seeing
Gene Watkinson, for some reason, has been given an EOL. Really not sure why Gene Watkinson was given an EOL.
Not 100% sure either there, Jamie.
Unless he just requested one, maybe he didn't feel comfortable being up there. He's bringing the car down pit lane right now.
Yeah, not real odd. That's a weird sequence of events there, but we'll head back up front here as these cars are stacked up 2 by 2. Mickey Isaac in that 0-1 car is going to have control over this restart one more time. Adam Lane to his outside. Looks like Charles Stevens Jr. is going to restart in the 3rd position. Jason Lotridge out in 4th. And Josh the Jet Oswald, another car we haven't had a chance to call his number here tonight, but he's moved himself up into 5th position.
Yeah, I don't think we've mentioned Josh's name since we called him out in the starting lineup, but here he is running in 5th position in the closing laps of this race. But I'm going to tell you right now, everybody, you need to cinch those belts tight one more time because this is getting ready to get crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely it is. Looks like they've extended the caution for one more lap here to get everything sorted out. I just had it at the wrong place at the wrong time on the track. Mickey Isaac gets a great restart there. Is able to pull away from the 52 car. Charles Stevens Jr. as well gets a good restart. He is cleared for 3rd position as we got 2 laps left here to go to decide who's going to win tonight at the Windy City 100.
And Adam Lang takes that car straight to the white line. Oh, and he's got to run. He's got to run. He's going to pull to the inside of Mickey Isaac. Mickey Isaac moves the block. Adam Lang is going to move dive to the inside, going into turn 3.
Nothing.
And he's going to clear. He's going to clear him coming off of turn 4. Adam Lang's looking for that white flag right now. He wants to see it because that's going to seal the deal for him. All he's got to do is get around one more time. But Mickey Isaac's powering back on the outside, but just does not have anything through the middle of 1 and 2. Adam Lang fires up off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Half a lap to go here in the Windy City 100, and Adam Lang is setting sail.
Yeah, he's got those fresh set of tires. He's made great use of them. The battle is going to be on here for 2nd position. Charles Stevens Jr. has moved himself up into 2nd position. Will take 2nd, and now it looks like Jason Lotridge in the 48 is going to finish in 3rd position. Mickey Isaac back in 4th, and rounding out the top 5 is going to be the Jet and that number 17 machine. So a lot of great action here at the end of it. Mickey Isaac still with a great finish back in 4th position. But Adam Lane is able to get back up there and win tonight's race.
Absolutely. What a phenomenal job by him tonight. Just can't say enough. He impressed the heck out of me here. Got some guys. He gets turned there. He's coming to do his donuts. Couldn't see which car it was. Had his deck lid hanging off the side. Thought it was 92, but I don't think we've got a 92 in the field. But again, just a heck of a job by Adam Lang to pull off this win here tonight. We saw Andrew Kurtz led most of this thing, was very fast. Alan Warnecki, even Jacob Ellingson was up there running top 3 most of the night. Adam Lang kind of fell back after the first long green flag run. But, man, he figured something out for the end because He sure was fast, and I get it. He had just those tires that made the difference. But even before that caution came out, he was the fastest car on the track at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. And ran. Oh, there we go. Now he just got absolutely annihilated. Cars flipping, tires are coming off. He's in the catch fence. That was a really good shot there that he took. And yep, here comes everybody else. So not much left of the 52 machine at this point in time. I'm sure he doesn't care as he gets to win here tonight. So let's go ahead and grab a race winner, drag him up into the booth, and have a chat with him. Hey, Adam, it's Pat and Jamie up at the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, man, congratulations on a hard-fought win here this evening. Little pit strategy played out there. You had the best tires there at the end. Was able to power around Mickey Isaac in that 01 and bring home the win tonight. But outstanding racing here tonight. So tell me about your race here tonight and how you brought the 52 home with the win.
It was fun. Chicago's a great track because there's multiple grooves. Like you can run literally anywhere in the corners here, and it's so much fun. I wish I would have stayed green though because I had enough fuel to make it at the end. I could have been battling with Garrett there at the end.
Yeah, Adam, man, congratulations on this win. We saw you up there early on, running top 3, top 4, and then you kind of faded back a little bit. Like looked like maybe you used your stuff up a little too much. So when I saw you back up there at the start of that second long green flag run, I was looking to see if you were going to be able to maintain it, and you did this time around. What was different between those two runs that car worked better for you?
The wall didn't grab me.
Oh,
that's what happened. The wall grabbed me. Like I didn't get any damage from it. Like I had nothing to repair, but the wall grabbed me, and then I was still running fast at the end of the first run. I lost so much time because I was in the wall.
Gotcha. We missed that part on the broadcast, so thank you for letting me know that. But man, again, I was impressed with that race you had tonight. Even there on that last restart, you got shuffled back to 5th with some guys staying out, different pit strategies. You avoided a big accident there. You took a little bit of damage from that, but that didn't stop those tires, and you brought that thing home with the win. So again, super proud of you. I was very impressed. So anybody you need to thank, shout out, sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank my wife and kids. They allow me to do this on Fridays and Sundays, and it's a blast. I need to find the sponsors real fast. Hold on.
Well, you want to thank Goat Locker Racing. I mean, I know that's
Goat Locker Racing. They're on my car. Goat Locker Racing, E-Racing TV, Intensity Broadcasting, Ripper Racing. They're awesome. Garrett is awesome. Michael Swink. Everybody who does all this. Pegleg Phelps. Griff, Smil Racing Designs, Chappie Edits, Kinder Farmer Ranch. You guys make it awesome every week, and it's a blast to be in here.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on a hard-fought win here this evening, man. Get out there and celebrate, and I guarantee you we'll be talking to you here soon.
Thank you.
Got to be quick with that sponsor sheet, man. Got to grab it quick.
Absolutely. Be prepared, man. Act like you knew you were going to win.
Yeah, and if anything else, just say Goat Locker Racing. We're good. Easy day. Let's grab our good buddy Charles Stevens Jr. here and have a talk with him. Hey, Charles, Pat and JB up at the booth. You got a copy?
I got it.
Man, what a hell of a race for you here this evening. Watched you battle all night long and just slowly but surely work your way up into the top 10 and then up into the top 5. And then you were able to bring this car home, that 88 machine home in second place, man. So, 1, congratulations. 2, take me through your night here tonight and how you brought it home in second place.
It was definitely a crazy night. Started 8th, made my way up, and then I got that last caution. I was saving gas. I was actually hoping that last caution didn't come out. I was 1 lap to the good, and I was pretty far up. But I came in, got new tires, and then on that last wreck, someone hit me pretty hard in the back and lifted the whole back end off the ground, and I was just watching track, but I got my spot back. I don't know how, but I did. My car was a little bit hurt, but the last 2 laps I kept it wide open. I wasn't going to let nothing go by me.
Hey, Monkey Man, congratulations on a second place finish. Excellent job tonight, man. This was a fantastic race tonight. can't really say enough about what everybody in the field did. You know, what we have 3 cautions, I think, and 2 of them came out there in the last, last 5 laps of the race. So congratulations for that second place finish. What line were you the most comfortable with tonight? We saw guys all over the place. So where were you comfortable?
I was actually more comfortable at the very top line. I would just trail brake in a little bit, and then I could get right back to the throttle so fast. And for me, the high slide, man, carries so much more speed off the corner than the bottom. So anyone that dived on me, I basically go right back by them on the top side. So and I think it maybe saved tires a little bit too. So that was definitely the line that I was going with.
Awesome, man. Well, again, great finish here tonight. Congratulations on second place. You got to talk to us one more time. So
exactly, man.
Hey.
I gotta keep winning, man. I keep getting podiums so I can keep talking to you guys.
That's right. So anybody you need to thank? Shout out sponsors.
Primary sponsor, Flexible Freight Solutions, Magic Mike Motorsports, Kendall Farm and Ranch, Shappy Edits, Smear Racing Designs, Pegleg Phelps, P&J Motorsports, Steph Griffin, and then you guys for doing the broadcast, man. I enjoy all your streams on Locker Racing, and I'm a big supporter of yours, as you know. And last but not least, my wife and son for allowing me to race.
Well, outstanding, man. And the first sponsor you mentioned, Monkey Man, should always be Goat Locker Racing. What are you doing?
Okay.
What are you doing
exactly,
to us?
Man, I fail.
But I mean, congratulations on a great run here this evening. Bringing that number 88 car home in second place. Get out there and celebrate a little bit, man. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon again.
I definitely will, man. I appreciate you guys.
All right, man. Take care.
You too.
Always fun talking to him. Always fun talking to him. So let's grab our third place finisher, Jason Lotridge, in that number 48 machine. Eventually. Here we go. Hey, Jason, Pat, and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Got a copy.
Awesome, man. Well, a great race out of you here this evening. Saw you battling, up through the top 10 and all that stuff, and there at the end was able to get that number 48 machine up into third position and get the podium finish. So one of the bigger movers of the race here tonight, up 14 spots from where you started. So take me through your race here and how you brought the 48 home in third position.
Well, first off, just want to thank our series sponsor, Flexible Freight Solutions, Davy Jones, Magic Mike Motorsports, Kinder Farm and Ranch, Shappy Edits, and all the other great sponsors we have. I'm just running for points, and I just tried to take it nice and easy all night long. That lower line was not working at all, so I just sent it on the outside pretty much all night long. Got lucky.
Well, Jason, man, congratulations on a podium finish here. You pretty much just took away all my thunder, naming off the sponsors right off the bat. You told me which line you took through there. I'm out of questions. So, no, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, you made up 14 spots. I know you said you took it easy and was able to keep out of trouble. How close did you come to some of those incidents that we had earlier on?
Well, me and Griff got into a little bit of a netcode spinning incident earlier, about, I don't know, halfway through, and it was nobody's fault. We were just racing hard, went 3 wide into 3 or 4, whichever it was, and that was pretty much the only incident I really had all night. And I tried to just, if I saw somebody slow on the outside, I just kind of was patient, let them do their thing, and I tried the bottom line. But man, I'll tell you, Chicagoland is not my favorite place to be, and I'll tell you, it's because that bottom line just has zero grip. You have to slow down so much, and I love the outside. I love running the outside here and a couple other tracks we run on the series. So, it just fits my eye. When you can stay outside there, and it was a great race. I had a fun time watching those guys up front.
Yeah, well, outstanding job, man. Once again, congratulations on the third place finish. I'm going to give you a shout out for your paint scheme. I love that paint scheme you got on that car. It's super clean. It looks sharp as anything on the stream. So I love it. So, man, again, congratulations. One last time, anybody need to thank? Shout out sponsors?
No, I think I named all the sponsors that I know of. So just thanks to Original Rebels Racing League, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this season.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on the podium finish here tonight, man. Get out there and celebrate a little bit, and we'll talk to you again here shortly.
Great, and thanks to you guys for all you guys do as well.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate it, brother. Well, Jamie, after last night's broadcast and everything that happened, this was a breath of fresh air and a lot of fun to watch and be able to call this race.
Absolutely. This was a lot of fun. It's probably, we had a lot of fun Wednesday night with the Maple Ridge Racing Series. Those guys put on a great show. But this one, man, this one was even better. I think, the excitement was through the roof. The top three guys battled it out all night long. A lot of smart racing up front. But we saw pretty much everybody that was up front have their own separate issue that kind of cost them the race. And Adam Lang, he persevered through the whole thing, had his ups and downs, but at the end he had those tires when it mattered, and he just drove around Mickey Isaac like he had pulled over and stopped. So again, congratulations to Adam for pulling off a big win here tonight, and a fantastic race by the entire field in this Flexible Freight Solutions ARCA series.
Yeah, man, I can't say enough about it either. We get to watch and broadcast some really cool series. The ARCA guys always put on a pretty good show, and they did again this evening. Put on a great show here this evening and a great race. We talked a little bit about Wednesday night and those Maple Ridge guys and the super late models putting on a great race. So a lot of fun here to watch. A lot of great finishes here this evening. We've talked about our top three. Again, Josh Jet Oswald brings that number 17 machine home in 5th place. So kind of sneaks up there. Phil the Hitman Monzo did get a chance to call his number a lot here this evening, but he brings that number 44 machine home in 8th place. Todd Schott in the 426 in 9th. Jesse Nekulov rounds out our top 10. A couple tough luck guys back here. Travis Beaver was running up front there for a little while. Finishes back there in 11th position. Alan Warnecki, again, another one of those guys that was up front throughout the night, back there in 13th. Dave Jones from Salty Dog Motorsports in 10th. And then Jake Ellingson, I'm going to have to call that the tough luck of the night. Finishes back in 15th position after running top 3 almost all night long. So tough break for him. Our good buddy, Brandon Wallace, back there in 16th position in the number 99 machine. As we continue to kind of look back through the field here a little bit, Chuck Phelps, we saw him up there, close to the top 10, but ends up finishing all the way back in 20th position here. And another one of the cars we saw run up front all night long, Justin Hendry, back in 25th position. So some great runs up through the field, some great racing all night long. So can't think of enough. And again, to the title sponsor here in the ARCA series, thanks to Davy Jones and Flexible Freight Solutions for coming on board as the sponsor here. Thanks to all of our sponsors as well at Goat Locker Racing. We do truly appreciate everything that you do and everybody that tunes into the Goat Locker Racing Network and really supports us. It allows us to go out there and support veterans and veteran-owned businesses and all the things that we're able to do and do a lot of the cool stuff that we do. So we will be taking tomorrow off, and then Sunday be behind the wheel of those Rebel trucks, and then we'll kick off next week on Monday night with the Legend Series. So be sure to keep tuning in. Be sure to keep shooting us messages. Mash that like, love, thumbs up, happy face, whatever the button is on whatever social media profile you're on. Smash it. Tell us you like us. Shoot us a message. And we do truly appreciate all the support. So that's it for here this evening. Great race from Chicagoland Speedway, and we'll see everybody on Sunday.